Welcome to Fatherhood Chronicles. I am Caleb,
My name's Logan,
and this is Chronicle 1, Episode 1 of our new show.
the Fatherhood Chronicles, where we're going to be taking dads from different walks of life and interviewing them and then getting the feel. So the whole point of the show here is going to be to grab dads who have one kids, multiple kids, 10 plus kids, and we're going to bring them all together and we're going to ask them about their fatherhood experiences. We're going to get into their family sizes, their different backgrounds, what happened generationally between them, and we're going to get the feels for what it takes to be an amazing father.
Yeah, so a little bit about myself. My wife and I, we've been married for 5 years this July, and we're actually expecting our first baby girl.
Woohoo!
She's actually coming February 22nd. I don't know when this episode will be released, but that is next month for us, just about a month away. We're so excited. It's been my dream to be a father. I've always wanted to be a dad growing up, and so it's finally happening. The pregnancy's been super good so far, and we've kind of always wanted a bigger family, so we're possibly planning on 3 more after this. We'll see how the first one goes. I love saying that to people, and then they'll be like, yeah, you don't even know how it is. But we believe that, God calls us to be fruitful and multiply. And so that's kind of our plan.
Versus me, who's coming from the opposite end of the spectrum. So I got started super early on. My wife and I got pregnant with our first at 18. Had our first by the time we were 19. And so I have 3 girls who are 4, 3, and 1. And my wife and I are officially done having kids now.
Right.
And I'm only 23 years old, and I'm officially at my max family size. We're surgically done. So for those of you who know what that means,
Yep.
we're done having kids, but our family size has grown to the point where we had them all very close together. My first 2 are only 11 months apart, and my third is only 24 months after that. So my kids are very, very close in age.
Yeah. I like the thought of, I grew up with 3 other siblings. I got an older sister, older brother, and then a younger sister. So I'm kind of in the middle with my brother, and we're about 22-ish months, around 2 years apart. And I really like the dynamic that we had growing up. It gave each kid to kind of have their time as the youngest a little bit. And now that we're all adults, it's been pretty cool that we're all close in age, but just enough age gap, And I think that your 2 oldest, as they get older, I think they'll have like a really, really good bond.
Yeah.
They already really do.
Yeah, 100%. It's pretty cool because all 3 of my kids will be in high school at the same time.
Yeah.
So there'll be a senior, a junior, and a freshman all at the same time.
Right.
Full family dynamic will be flowing. And so for us, we're pretty excited because of how close we did them. My wife and I both came from, we're the oldest, and we each have 1 younger sibling. Me and my sibling are 3 years apart. My wife and her sibling are 5 years apart. And we both agreed we didn't want an age gap. That was actually one of the things that we thought made it hardest to connect. The one benefit we had is I was an older brother to a younger sister. She was an older sister to a younger brother, and we have 3 girls. So for all those dads out there who only have girls, you're not alone, and it makes it incredibly cool to watch your kids bond because they are the same gender, so they're able to connect in ways that brothers to sisters can't connect the same way.
And I think that it'll be interesting to see if we do continue to have more kids, God willing, that when the show develops and continues on, the way that my life will change if we do have a boy, and then I'll be able to share that mixed gender family of the kids that we have, if we have a boy next, or if we have a girl and then 2 boys after, or however the mix goes. And it would be kind of funny if we keep having girls and then the last one's a boy.
Get on the bandwagon with me. He's going to have all girls.
No. I need a boy.
I wanted a boy too, but I'm happy with all 3 girls. You're going to have all girls.
I will say, growing up, I always wanted a boy first, to be that older brother to, protect his younger siblings. But the more, and when we found out that because we were fixed on how easy my wife's pregnancy's been, that it was going to be a boy. And when we had the gender reveal, that was pretty awesome. He set it up. And we found out that it was a girl. Like, my heart sunk, and my whole mindset just changed right in that moment. And I actually am more excited that it's a girl first. Also, it's the trusting in God that He obviously knows what we need first.
I think
His planning is right.
I think it's pretty powerful how most people say oh yeah, you're the parents that your kid needs, but the amount of times that God actually gives you the kid that you need
Right.
in order for you to be the best parent.
Right.
And so how many times I've like looked at the situations and I'm like, oh man, like wish I could be a better dad. But the only reason I wish I could be a better dad is because I want to be the best dad to my daughters. And so having the kids that I had make me want to be better. But most people always just pan it to where God gave you the kids because you're the parent for them, but he also gave you the kids because they're going to make you better as
Right.
well.
Yep.
So it's kind of funny how you're always refining in a family.
So that's kind of our plan for the Fatherhood Chronicles. We'd really appreciate it if you guys subscribed and liked down below. We've already got some interviews lined up, so be on the lookout for that.
And we want to be able to connect with you guys out there too and keep up. So if you guys are fathers as well, drop a comment down below. Let us know your family size. Are you guys girl dads, boy dads? Do you guys have mixed families? How big is your family? How big do you want your family to be? Let us know so that we can keep up and you guys can follow along with us as our families grow as well.
Until next time, guys,
Keep fighting the good fight.